a step, you know, they're slowly taking steps in the right direction. All right, chat, shut up. Here we go. Xbox Game Showcase,
The
Gears of
Coalition
War.
Emergency Broadcast
Already.
System.
Well, they're going to show more at the end,
There
so
are
this may
reports
be
of
like a
multiple
quick
tremors
trailer.
causing minor damage
Alright, I'll be
across
quiet.
Kelowna.
So,
Stay sharp. Don't let them surround you.
Marcus, cool.
There should be more guns in the trunk.
Okay, this is a big...
Strap
Hey,
these
Marcus in civilian clothes. What up, Marcus?
This isn't enough.
Hey, Dom.
We should
Marcus
still
and
have the
Dom in,
police station.
civvy
We're
clothes.
gonna have more firepower there. Right.
Are we seeing part
It's about 2
gameplay?
blocks up ahead.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Shoot, move, and watch for civilians.
I thought this was supposed to be at the end,
Get
but
inside now.
this is so different for Gears of War.
Ground's opening.
Okay. I like how cinematic it is. Still got our active reloading going on. I mean, these monsters are basically the same monsters from before. This is just so much more cinematic, and oh, we got a Nasher. Nice. The running even looks different. Okay.
You see that? There's something big! Like huge crab fingers picking up through the street! Just the adrenaline, kid. We need to keep moving through the underpass.
Let's get
Okay.
moving.
Cutscene.
Let me see.
Oh, Lancer gun. Let's go.
I'm at the pay safe. I need backup.
I'm liking the different vibe. I mean, I guess, you know, it kind of has to. It's supposed to be a prequel to the events of Gears of War 1. This is just E-Day. Oh, it's, I forgot the name of those things.
Target surface. Open fire.
I'm thinking Scarab, but Scarab's Halo. It's, I can't think of the name of those things. Okay, we got basic Locust here.
These are goddamn breach points.
Oh, it even looks cooler behind cover. The way he hides behind cover is even slightly different. Okay.
Reloading. Cover me.
Sweet.
All right. That gear said they're stuck in the pay and save. Which way?
It's on the other side of those apartments.
Jump in the hole.
At least that thing carved us a
Jump
shortcut.
in the hole, Marcus.
Through here.
Through here. That's gotta be it, because they got a save bunch for the after show, right? Uh-oh.
Nice shot. Oh, where the hell did you lot come
Wowie.
We heard
What's
your
up, Veronica? Welcome to the stream.
from?
Sorry, I
You
didn't say
saved my
hi.
ass. But we need to make
Oh,
ourselves
I need to drink
scarce.
some of my beer.
These fuckers keep pouring in every few minutes.
More trappers, watch it!
Right on schedule. You guys here?
Locust!
Yeah. Who are you?
Private Marco Commander.
So this is E-Day, so they don't know, like, the names of all the monsters and stuff. It seems like they're...
Some survivors nearby.
I mean, I think E-Day, right? This is when they first learn about the Locust? Fighting in a grocery store. Cool. Nice. Shoot the watermelon. Shoot the watermelon on the floor. Shoot the watermelon. Right there, bottom right, watermelon. Ow. Right back. No! Leave him alone. Nice. Fill that emergence hole.
Reloading.
Oh, this is gonna be a PvP map for sure. I can already tell. There's gonna be a grocery store map. Even though I think in Gears 3 there was a grocery store, but it was like a totally destroyed one.
Anyone see him?
Contact front!
There's no end to these freaks!
Pick up that ammo.
Pick 'em off.
There's so many.
Right, I got it!
No, you should have picked up the ammo.
Jams. Damn it.
Oh, he ripped his lip. That's how he got the ripped lip. Who are you?
Our roads converge again.
Oh, okay, I remember. I know, I do remember who that is.
Marcus Phoenix.
It's the guy you see in Gears 3. I think he dies. Ooh, new monsters. I need to know more. I need to know a lot more, though. Oh no, another October game! Oh my goodness. Holy crap, another October game. Alright, I guess... sheesh. Alright, I guess on to Gears. Main event's over. Sheesh. Alright, at least make Gears of War look really cool. I need to take a nap. I'm tired already. The Coalition, or what's their studio name again?
Welcome to the Coalition, here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, home of Gears of War. When Gears debuted in 2006, it instantly redefined the genre. And now in 2026, we're on the cusp of another rare moment. A chance to honor where we've been, celebrate with our fans,
Where we've been,
and lay the
not
foundation
been.
for where Gears is going next.
I'm not eating any beans right now.
To get there, we're taking it all the way back to the day the world changed and the fight began, Emergence Day.
Emergence Day.
It's a day of unimaginable loss that sits at the heart of our universe. And today, for the first time, we're ready to take you inside the studio and show you all the ways to play with our new movements, weapons, and modes that will make E-Day the most brutally satisfying Gears yet.
Is that all you got?
Before we talk about what this game is, I think it's important to share why we chose E-Day. When we started this project, we were moving to Unreal Engine 5. It was a new foundation with a blank slate. So we took a moment to reflect on what makes Gears so special to us and to our fans. And we realized that all of the things that make this world feel so unique, brotherhood, brutality, that melancholy beauty, and over-the-top spectacle, they're all perfectly set up in this one moment in time, E-Day. The moment the Locust ripped through the ground and changed the history of Sarah forever. And to tell that story, we wanted to build an experience that evoked the vibes of the original Gears game.
Mad
So we
World.
started with this one still from the Mad World trailer. It's Marcus facing down the Locust, defiantly firing into the darkness against overwhelming odds. And we
a
said,
great place.
this is the emotional core of Gears.
It's a great thing to pull
This is
from.
the tone and feeling that we wanted to build our next game around.
This is our most ambitious game yet. E-Day is a story we haven't been able to tell before because we didn't have the technology to do it. We finally have the tools to reimagine the Gears world at a new, unprecedented level of detail. We're pushing Gears to new heights with the densest, most detailed world we've ever created. With seamless, large-scale environments.
I will say the game does, like,
Fully
scale-wise, it
dynamic
looks pretty.
ray trace
I'm
lighting.
liking what they're going for.
And richer real-time destruction. Starting with an empty hard drive, we literally rebuilt
I think my big
everything from scratch.
curiosity would be, like,
Characters, enemies,
what game
weapons,
modes are going to be available with
animation,
this game? Because I think
sound,
me and Phoenix were
the
talking about
world
it the other day,
itself.
but, like,
And then we tear it apart in front of you.
you know, what makes some of the old Gears of War games great was some of the,
You'll fight against bigger
all the game
and more
modes that they
brutal
had.
enemies.
They had
with
horde
new
mode and so many
craftier
PvP
weapons, and navigate the
types
battlefield with more
some great
natural
maps.
character movement, so that every moment of emergence plays smoother and hits harder.
I do love how the movement looks very
This is a
fluid. It
game
looks
that
very
feels
cool.
like Gears, but plays like new.
Now, we're inside.
It's a return to the feelings that we had when we played the original games, but now reimagined, evolved, and enhanced with the power of a new engine.
Okay.
E-Day is set before the events of the original Gears of War. After decades of conflict, peace has finally been declared on Sarah, and the Gears have returned home.
Love you, baby.
Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago are young veterans trying to adjust to civilian life while grieving the loss of someone they both loved. Carlos Santiago, Dom's older brother and Marcus's best friend.
To Carlos.
To Carlos. Best fucking brother anyone could ask for.
Carlos died in combat in a moment of sacrifice before the war ended, and without him, Marcus and Dom's relationship is distant.
The emotion from our refinery.
I'm glad it doesn't have that super shaky
With the
camera
world
now,
just
like the first
barely
game.
on the
I
cusp
hated the
of
shaky
peace,
animation a
and
lot
our
closer
characters
to
coming
that.
to terms with their new reality, the locusts
I
emerge
guess I agree
and
with that.
change everything.
The Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are
honestly
reports
haven't
of
paid too
multiple
much
tremors
attention to
causing
it.
minor damage across Kelowna. Strap these up.
E-Day tells not one, but two origin stories. The start of this world falling apart and a brotherhood coming together. And over the course of 3 intense days, you'll see how loss reshapes this world and our characters, beginning with a night of desperate survival in a brand new city.
That's neat.
We decided to focus our story on just one city, so you could really feel what war does to people. When we started creating Kelowna, we wanted it to be more than just a backdrop. We wanted to feel alive, like it was another character in the story, packed with layers and personality. Kelowna used to be all about innovation and discovery. But years of industrialization for the Cog War effort totally reshaped it. With such a rich history, it made sense to lean into that classic Gears retro vibe. Towering architecture, robust vehicles, and grounded technology. Kind of like those gritty industrial cities from the 1970s. We also looked right outside these windows at the mountains, the ocean, and local landmarks to help give Kelowna its unique style. As you play the campaign, the city reveals itself through the main districts. The historic center, with its classic Gears architecture in stone and steel. The downtown core, more modern, reshaped by decades of industrial growth. The military airfield, set at the forest edge with shipyards nearby, the refineries, and supporting working-class neighborhoods, built around constant emulsion production.
Gears plays best in a city, and Kelowna is the ultimate battlefield. Kelowna's density,
Yeah,
tight
so far,
streets, mixed with open
Hate
spaces,
to be
let
a
us
little
rethink
critical,
how
but so
Gear
far I'm not
moves
really
through the
seeing a
world.
ton of
And it created
diversity
the
in some of
perfect
the
stage
locations.
for greater scale and verticality in combat.
I mean, it all very much looks very Gears of War 1-ish.
Our soldiers are basically giant tanks in armor.
You know,
They slam into
I don't know.
cars, weaving through hails
It's
of
tough to
bullets.
want too much new stuff because you do want it to feel like the original game.
And we wanted to keep that heaviness, but add more fluidity to how you move through the battlefield. Cover
Gears
is
of War
life
8
in
seems to be the
Gears.
strongest entry Xbox has made in a while. Let's hope that
And
it
we've
is true at
completely
launch
rebuilt
because
our
Xbox really
movement and
needs some
cover
strong
system.
exclusives right now.
With smoother
Yeah.
transitions and a bigger range of cover heights
We'll
and shapes.
see. I mean, they got this,
including
what, this
new low
game?
ground cover. This all allows us to create more complex and organic feeling spaces than ever before. From Sprint, you can now slide, which lets you
Clockwork
quickly get
Revolution.
under objects, slide around corners, or
I'm not
transition
sure
more
if I don't
smoothly
think
into cover
Persona
from a
6 is
rush.
going to be an exclusive.
And
That would be
we added
shocking.
the ability
If,
to jump.
that'd be
which
shocking if
really opened up
Xbox
the
was able to
citywide
dish out the
battleground.
money to make
We get to play with more
a Persona
verticality,
game an exclusive.
climbing walls and
I seriously
vehicles,
doubt that.
or clearing gaps in crumbling buildings to reach new flanking routes. At the heart of our gameplay is still that great Gears combat puzzle. A mix
Is
of
the new
unique
Halo?
enemy combinations,
Halo 1 remake? Is that exclusive? I don't even know if that
tactical
is.
weapon choices, and your ability to read and move through the arena. But now you have more choice than ever, and we get these peaks of almost action movie sequences. You can throw yourself off a balcony, land next to your buddy and revive him, scramble through cover, slide under a truck, and hit safety on the other side. We get these amazing Gears playgrounds, small and large.
And I am
where all
agreeing
these
with Odin.
elements
I
come
think this
together,
might be the
and
strong.
city is
So far,
filled
this
with
might
them.
be the strongest
Our missions
game
move
that they
across the
showed
city,
today,
from linear
which
fights
oddly
in narrow
enough, I
streets
wasn't
and
expecting
alleys
that.
to more open districts, where you have
Maybe
access to entire
short of
neighborhoods.
Clockwork Revolution.
Now you have strategic choices. Do you take the enemy head-on? Do you flank them from a side entrance? Or do you climb up to the balcony across the street and take them all out with your long shot? It's up to you. And if you're playing co-op with your friends, well, then you can try all three at the same time. Taking your own path
Again, I want them to
reveals
tell
small
me
stories
what is
from
going
the
to be
city.
in the game.
Survivors
What
trapped in an
modes
apartment.
is there?
There's a civilian in that
Is
building.
Horde? Are
Fourth
they
floor.
bringing Horde
A
back
raven crashed in the
finally?
distance.
Is
A group of gears ready an ambush.
not finally. I
You
guess
still have
was
your
Horde in
orders,
Halo 5?
but it's
I
up
don't
to
remember.
you to decide where you offer to help or how much of the
How
city
in
you
depth
choose
is
to
the
explore.
PvP? Is there a PvP
And
at
that
all?
city is fully realized. To create a city of this scale and detail, we needed to invest in an entire suite of tools. Tools for roads, intersections, sidewalks, e-holes, buildings, rooftops, and pipes. We have a procedural content generation toolset for scattering millions of pieces of trash and debris across the ground to make Kelowna feel lived in. This is the largest, most complex location you've ever seen in a Gears game.
But the board control is connected to an older antenna. I can reconfigure their radios to reach Afira.
Do it. The remaining gears will hold the fort.
In other Gears games, the world's basically already dead. There are very few human survivors left. But in E-Day, you're watching a live city get ripped apart in front of you. People who once went to work, sporting events, and celebrated the possibility of peacetime are now stopped in their tracks. They abandon their cars and run for survival, attempting to find refuge in subways or stores. A glimpse of a child's toy or dinner left uneaten are reminders of what's been lost and the horror of what the locusts have unleashed.
You'll experience the locust decimation at all scales in E-Day through our customized destruction technology. E-holes are back, unleashing waves of enemies from under your feet at any moment.
As a game design element, getting to use e-holes again as a spawn mechanic is brilliant. Locusts can come out of the ground anywhere, you can toss a grenade in to close them up, it just adds this great tactical layer to encounters.
But you'll also encounter massive sinkholes that'll pull down vehicles and entire buildings. And no amount of detail is too small, as micro-destruction goes beyond what we've ever done before with chippable cover across a range of materials. Your impact is real, visceral, and leaves a mark on the world. Destroyed
cool.
Beauty has long been a visual pillar of Gears of War, and we finally get to show the before, making the after hit that much
I figured
harder.
the main character would be a bit bigger with his size, but I guess maybe the armor just makes everyone look big as hell or something, Cazone.
You'll recognize a neighborhood that was once intact is now completely destroyed. You'll walk through city streets filled with smoke and fire, and it feels completely different from how you first experienced it. You start getting this real feeling of the city's a character, and it's really under attack.
Is that a
It's the
Brumac?
fall
What the heck is that
of
thing?
Kelowna.
E-Day is an intentionally intimate story. There's this colossal event going on in the plot, but the actual characters and the journey they go on is where you get to explore themes of burden, of loss, and of loyalty. The whole world of Gears is about characters. It's the nightmarish monsters from below versus the soldiers that hold the line in a war for survival.
You okay? No way this is real. It's pretty fucking real to me. On your feet.
This was our opportunity to focus on what makes Gears characters so special and what makes our enemies so iconic.
Brumac.
The entire campaign is played from the perspective of our new squad, Bravo. As the invasion breaks out, you'll meet Mags Carter, a former Gear now sweating it out at Kelowna's emulsion refinery.
Now, why don't you come talk shit when your balls drop? And quit going through my stuff.
And you'll also meet rookie cadet Lucas Reyes.
What the hell?
A sharp comms officer who never made it to the front lines despite his dreams of military glory.
Holy fucking shit.
Mags and Lucas, together with Marcus and Dom, are 4 soldiers thrown together, fighting through tensions with each other while fighting the Locusts, ultimately
They're
forging their
definitely
bonds
gonna
in battle.
We follow Bravo Squad with our cinematic cameras, just like the intense war movies we love. The shots are intentionally gritty and a bit shaky, and leaning into these rough edges is what makes you feel like you're right in the middle of the action.
Bravo's story also intertwines with others
just remember
called
the
to
name of
defend the
those, a
city,
Corpser.
including returning characters like warrior philosopher Ty Caliso.
Our roads converge again.
Okay, that's his name.
Marcus Phoenix.
Ty.
And fans of the books will finally get to see the hard-ass Raven pilot Gil Gettner in-game for the very first time.
Let's go and fuck this mess.
Marcus and Dom are absolute legends. You can spot those strong jaws and thick necks from a mile away. But if you go too realistic, you lose those unique features that make them stand out. Honestly, Marcus just isn't Marcus if you take away his classic perma-scout. So instead of chasing perfect realism, we focused on making them believable and memorable, respecting the details that really make them who they are.
Dom, get over here.
Material and character fidelity in Gears of War E-Day far surpasses anything we've been able to achieve before. Our facial animation systems have been completely upgraded for E-Day, with 3 times more joints and over 350 facial shapes sculpted for each head alone to really represent the emotion in our characters. Marcus has
isn't
more
meant to
detail in
smile
his
that much.
eyelashes than his
It shouldn't even be
entire
possible.
character model did in the original Gears of War on Xbox 360.
Phoenix. Marcus. Sergeant, 26 RTI C Company. Next to kin, Adam Phoenix.
With the amount of layers we have, we've never had fidelity at this scale. Combined with a much more sophisticated animation rig, this allows us to have way more expressive characters with a huge range. From a small
Can't wait to
smirk
hear Angry Jake the
to
dog
yells
again
on the
in this
battlefield.
game if the voice actor is the same.
grubs!
Angry
Your
Jake's the
experience
dog.
takes on a new intensity.
I know what you mean.
We're pushing the graphical limit with
wait to
4K
hear.
Ultra HD resolution, native HDR10 rendering,
I don't remember who that
hardware
is.
ray tracing at 60 frames per second in campaign, and up to 120 frames per second in multiplayer.
Oh, one of those
When it
things.
comes to the Locust, To make them more believable, we made them scarier. The drones are wild and vicious. The boomers are even bigger this time around. Like living battering rams smashing through doorways onto the battlefield. The wretches scream so loud it disorients you before they rip you apart.
Oh, Marcus's voice actor
Reavers,
from the old games
they crawl
voices
up
Jake the
buildings
dog
and rain
from
fire
Adventure
from
Time.
above.
Oh, I didn't know that. I think his
Basically,
name is
the whole
John
Locust
DiMaggio.
Army, whether new or old, are more intense than ever before.
He's great though, John DiMaggio. I know him from Futurama because he voices Bender.
So what now, Marcus?
I've never seen Adventure Time, that's why I didn't get that.
Gears of War has never been a horror game, but the world has always felt horrifying. And with E-Day, we lean into that even more. Our new gore system means damage feels meaty, responsive, and satisfying.
That was satisfying.
Muscle and cloth deforms in response to your attacks, and blood and bone damage adds to the intensity of combat. Gore is localized as well. Shoot a locust in the armor leg, and you'll see the bullet take a chunk out of it.
Chaz, you're missing out on Peak? Are you talking about Adventure Time?
System will rip it clean off.
Maybe eventually I'll watch it. I just never got around to it.
The Nasha is going to get you the most satisfying shots, covering you in blood, or pop heads from afar with the long shot. We've revamped our favorite weapons for E-Day. And of course, we also have some fun new ones for even more brutal ways to tear your enemies apart. The new Gut Puncher grenade launcher is a COG weapon that fires armor-piercing explosive rounds. Quick fire a round to let it explode, or hold the trigger to control when it detonates. That means you can place a well-timed explosion behind an enemy protected by cover, or with practice, master its long-range eco closing potential. The Incinerator is our new shotgun. You can see the emulsion literally melt the skin off an enemy's body.
Whoa.
Before,
Shotgun
you probably get
emulsion
into
gun?
a grapple if an enemy came charging at you. Now, you feel the power of getting to incinerate them when they get close. And of course, the Lancer.
Nice.
The creation of the Chainsaw Lancer is another origin story from lore that we wanted to show in E-Day. From the moment that Ty grabbed that chainsaw to rip through a locust at the superstore, to a prototype kit bash on the front lines of the invasion, all to deliver on that gratifying moment when you finally get to slice a grub in two.
Gears music has always been about tension, escalation, and release. When a fight kicks off, the music hits hard. It tightens as things get more dangerous. And when you've dropped the last enemy, you hear that familiar big ringing chord. For E-Day, we kept that structure, but made the sound harsher. Together with our composer, Adam Lastica, we built the score to match a world on the verge of collapse. The electric guitar returns alongside classical instruments, but both are pushed into uncomfortable territory. Like dragging a bone saw across a cello, creating dissonance that never fully resolves.
Where the hell are we?
And then there's the sound design. All chainsaws have voices. When it came to the sound for our Proto Lancer, it was important to us to track down the exact make and model that was recorded back in 2006, and rebuild it from the ground up using our new sound effects system. This chainsaw has a 14-inch blade with that signature meaty yet intimate sound, and when it revs, you can hear all the gnarly details. In terms of how you'll experience Kelowna, I always think about our acoustic system like this. I'm walking down a street and I hear the sound reflecting off the walls around me. Then I step into an alley and everything immediately tightens. I come back out into a wide space and the sound opens up again, almost like a cathedral.
Alright, I don't think I need to know how the audio works.
And it's not just those spaces, it's the transitions between them where the magic really happens. That's where things feel alive. That's acoustics in real time. It's a heavy world. And what better way to experience its dread and tension than through the music and sound that surrounds you?
No other game does the squad like Gears does. Our themes, our gameplay, and our modes, they all revolve around this core element.
Alright, so it seems
It's
like
not
this
just
event
about the
is over.
brotherhood that
I got
you
a list
experience
here
in
of
stories.
some of the games that
It's
were announced.
also about the bonds you create with your friends.
After looking at it, there's only a couple of things that really... That Magician game, I forgot. That was one of the big things I saw. That might be the best thing I saw
all 4
today.
characters are playable from the start. And we support
the
4-player
Magician
online
game.
co-op and 2-player split screen on console. In Versus, our sweaty squad-based PvP is back with a collection of 44 modes
all of these we already
and all
knew
new maps
about, though.
set in locations
Spyro,
in
I
and around
guess?
the war-torn city of Kelowna. We've combined
There's so
classic
much-
Gears
there's not really
symmetrical
much they
PvP map
announced that we
design
didn't-
with new
the new-
traversal
the new
opportunities.
Hellblade?
You'll put your skill to the
And
test
not
alongside a seasonal
a
roadmap
ton
of killer
outta
content.
here.
Almost all of which you
I
can
mean, I
just
think
earn by
most
playing
people
the
knew
game,
Xbox wasn't
completing
in
in-game
great,
challenges,
wasn't
events, and
gonna have a great
achievements. And
year
today,
upcoming.
we're excited
but
to announce a dynamic new evolution of Gears' iconic PvE mode, Horde Siege. It's a 12-player
we got Horde mode,
where
okay.
all 3 squads fight alongside each other to battle the Locust invasion and defend Kelowna across a range of city-based maps.
There we go. That's
we'll
what I
have
wanted
more
to
to
hear.
share soon, and we hope you join us for our open beta weekends later this summer.
We good?
Okay,
Sergeant
well, that's
Phoenix?
something good for me.
Guess we're back to it.
I love the audio stuff, says Skylar. Well, I'm happy for you. It's good somebody, you know, is enjoying. I mean, I don't like hate it, but it's not the most interesting stuff to me. How any of the audio. I just want it to sound good, that's all.
We can't outrun the past. But as long as we're still breathing, we're the ones that keep fighting.
20 years of Gears is such a milestone. It is such an honor and also a huge responsibility to make sure we deliver on the story of Gears.
Gosh, it has been
It
20
always
years.
comes back to the
2006,
squad.
yeah, that's when the first one
It always
came
comes
out.
back to this theme of getting through the
Goodness.
absolute shittiest of times with somebody else who constantly has your back.
Does this
And
game even
that's
have
Marcus and
multiplayer,
Dom's
Zelda?
story.
I don't
The story
know. They
of the
mentioned that it's got
original
Horde
trilogy.
mode.
The story of
I would
E-Day.
hope it has
And the
PvP.
story I think we can all relate
Has there
to.
been a Gears game to date that doesn't have a PvP?
Couldn't have done it alone.
You got it, man.
Having the opportunity to have E-Day come out in the same year as the 20th anniversary of Gears, the quarter-century anniversary of Xbox, it's almost like a homecoming. It's like returning back to our roots and saying, fuck yeah, we're back. And we have so many more stories to tell. It's an incredible honor and one that we want to make sure that we do right.
She said the F word. Ooh.
Ty. What a nightmare.
Untouched by nearly 80 years of war. Destroyed in 2 nights.
For us, the heart of Gears has always been about the bonds you make in the darkest of times. Inside the studio, we rally around a simple phrase: never fight alone. It guides how we build our stories, our gameplay, and our world. It's how we work as a team and the commitment we make to you, our fans. Everything comes back to that important idea of sharing life's
I feel
experiences.
like it might have PvP if
the highs
co-op is
and
able to
lows
exist, says
together.
Skylar. Maybe.
And E-Day is
I
the
just don't
best
can't
expression
remember hearing
of
them say
never fight
definitively
alone
it does,
that
which is
we've
kind of
ever
worrying.
made. Whether you'll be picking up a Lancer for the first time ever, or you're as battle-hardened as Marcus Phoenix, there's always a place for you in the Gears squad when Emergence begins on October 6th.
Well, well. Looks like you've reached the end, haven't you, you imbeciles? On Enter ChazmaN, you'll witness gaming brilliance beyond your comprehension. ChazmaN Live brings the drama. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. EST. Long Plays delivers full journeys, uncut and unspoiled. Join the Patreon, Discord, Instagram, and TikTok below, if you can manage it. Still not following Enter ChazmaN? Then mediocrity clearly suits you.